What he discovered was mind-blowing. After discovering the first T-shaped pillar buried at the site, he soon found more of these massive structures.
In the quest to understand human history and the evolution of civilization, experts and archaeologists often stumble upon findings that defy easy explanation. These enigmatic discoveries, whether artifacts, phenomena, or places, challenge conventional narratives and perplex scholars. The given video explores 20 such perplexing findings that have mystified experts, sparking debate and inspiring alternative theories about our past. Each case opens a doorway to the unknown, inviting us to reconsider what we thought we knew about history. Number 1. The Antikythera mechanism. In 1901, sponge divers off the coast of Antikythera, a small island in the Aegean Sea, discovered a shipwreck filled with treasures from ancient Greece. Among the statues and coins was a corroded, complex mechanism consisting of gears and wheels. Dubbed the Antikythera mechanism, this ancient device has baffled historians and scientists alike. Initially thought to be some form of navigational astrolabe, ongoing research has pointed toward its use as an astronomical calculator. It's dated to between 150 and 100 BCE and is believed to have been used for predicting astronomical positions and eclipses for calendrical and astrological purposes. The sheer complexity of the device, which features a level of miniaturization and precision that wouldn't be replicated until centuries later, has led to theories ranging from lost ancient technology to extraterrestrial intervention. However, despite extensive research and even 3D modeling to recreate its functionality, complete understanding of the Antikythera mechanism eludes us. We still don't know who made it, how it came to be on a ship headed likely from Rhodes to Rome, or why the technology it embodies failed to become more widely adopted in the ancient world. Number 2. The Voynich manuscript. For decades, the Voynich manuscript has puzzled linguists, cryptographers, and historians. This early 15th century book contains handwritten text that is written in an unknown script and an unidentified language. Adding to the intrigue are the illustrations of unusual plants, astrological diagrams, and seemingly fantastical creatures. Discovered in 1912 by Wilfrid Voynich, a Polish book dealer in an Italian monastery, the manuscript has since been analyzed by numerous experts, including codebreakers from both world wars, all to no avail. Carbon dating has confirmed its age, but the language remains indecipherable, and the plants identifiable only as imaginative renderings, not existing botanical species. The manuscript raises numerous questions. Was it a work of alchemy, an encrypted diary, or perhaps a sophisticated hoax? While many have attempted to decipher the manuscript, it remains a cipher, a tantalizing mystery that challenges our understanding of historical linguistics and cryptography. Despite the advanced code-breaking techniques available today, the Voynich manuscript steadfastly refuses to reveal its secrets, making it one of the most perplexing and enigmatic findings in the annals of history. Number 3. Göbekli Tepe. When archaeologists first began excavating Göbekli Tepe in southeastern Turkey in the mid-1990s, they found something that defied conventional understanding of prehistoric human society. The site consists of megalithic pillars arranged in circles, some weighing up to 20 tons, and featuring intricate carvings of animals and abstract symbols. What makes Göbekli Tepe truly mind-boggling is its age. Radiocarbon dating indicates that the site was built around 9,600 BCE, predating Stonehenge by over 6,000 years. This places it within a time when humans were thought to be hunter-gatherers, not capable of complex construction projects or symbolic art. The sheer scale and complexity of Göbekli Tepe suggests that organized labor and advanced planning were involved, which in turn implies some form of social hierarchy and specialization, features traditionally associated with later agricultural societies. There's also no evidence of permanent habitation at the site, leading some to speculate that it was a sanctuary or ritual center. Despite decades of excavation and analysis, the site's purpose, the meaning of its carvings, and the civilization that built it remain enigmatic. It effectively turns our understanding of the timeline of human societal development on its head, raising far more questions than it answers. Number 4. The Shroud of Turin. The Shroud of Turin is perhaps one of the most controversial and enigmatic artifacts in the realm of religious history. This linen cloth bears the faint image of a man with wounds consistent with crucifixion, leading many to believe that it is the burial cloth of Jesus Christ. Skeptics and believers alike have puzzled over the shroud since it was publicly displayed in the 14th century in France. Scientific analyses, including radiocarbon dating conducted in 1988, suggest the shroud originates from the Middle Ages, between 1260 and 1390 CE, casting doubt on its authenticity as the burial cloth of Jesus. However, proponents argue that the dating could be flawed due to contamination or other factors. More puzzling is how the image on the cloth was created. Studies have ruled out pigments, dyes, and stains, leaving the method of its formation a mystery. Some have proposed that it could be a result of a natural chemical reaction, while others suggest that it might have been formed through some form of radiation. The shroud continues to be a subject of both religious veneration and rigorous scientific inquiry. Its enduring mystery not only captivates those interested in its religious implications, but also challenges experts in various scientific disciplines, making it an enigma that transcends time and belief systems. Number 5. Stone spheres of Costa Rica. Scattered throughout the Diques Delta in southern Costa Rica are mysterious stone spheres that have puzzled archaeologists and historians since their discovery in the 1930s. These nearly perfect spherical objects range in size from just a few centimeters to over 2 meters in diameter, with some weighing up to 15 tons. Made of granodiorite, a hard igneous stone, these spheres were likely carved between 500 CE and 1500 CE, although their exact age remains uncertain. The craftsmanship involved in creating these spheres with such precision, using only stone tools, is astonishing. Nevertheless, there's no definitive evidence to support these theories, and the indigenous peoples who might have created them left no written records. The absence of contextual information, due to the spheres often being moved from their original locations, further complicates the puzzle. Their isolation from other similar objects worldwide adds to the enigma. Consequently, the stone spheres of Costa Rica stand as a testament to a lost culture's craftsmanship and ingenuity, while defying any simple explanation for their existence. Number 6. Nazca Lines. Located in the Nazca Desert of southern Peru, the Nazca Lines are one of the most enigmatic and perplexing phenomena in archaeology. These massive geoglyphs were created by removing the reddish-brown iron oxide-coated pebbles to reveal the light-colored earth underneath. They comprise hundreds of figures, ranging from simple geometric shapes to intricate designs of animals, plants, and humanoid figures. The lines date back to between 500 BCE and 500 CE, created by the Nazca culture. Their purpose is a subject of ongoing debate among experts. Initially discovered in the early 20th century, they are best visible from the air, leading some to speculate about their role as astronomical calendars or ritualistic symbols meant for gods in the sky. Various theories propose that they were used for water irrigation, or even as runways for ancient aircraft, a hypothesis more in the realm of pseudoscience. Scientific studies, including attempts to decipher any possible astronomical significance, have yielded inconclusive results. They were constructed with remarkable precision, considering the Nazca people didn't possess advanced surveying equipment. Unlike many ancient mysteries, these lines are ephemeral, preserved primarily due to the region's dry climate and minimal wind. This makes their longevity as mysterious as their purpose. They captivate imaginations not only for the artistic complexity and grandeur, but also for the questions they pose about the capabilities and intentions of their creators. Number 7. The Piri Reis Map. The Piri Reis Map, drawn in 1513 by the Ottoman admiral and cartographer Piri Reis, is a world map that has baffled historians and geographers for centuries. The map is part of a larger work that was created using various sources, including charts from Christopher Columbus. What makes this map particularly perplexing is its depiction of South America's coastline, particularly the northern part of Brazil, with a degree of accuracy that should not have been possible with the cartographic knowledge of the time. Skeptics argue that the map might be based on source maps that were distorted, or that it may be a speculative or interpretive representation. Nevertheless, The precision of the Piri race map, along with its incorporation of source materials that remain unidentified, challenges our understanding of historical geography. Was Piri race privy to knowledge from lost ancient civilizations or undiscovered voyages? Despite extensive studies and theories ranging from the mundane to the fantastical, the map remains an enigmatic artifact that questions what we think we know about the world and the history of exploration. Number 8. The Baghdad Battery. In 1938, an intriguing artifact was unearthed near Baghdad, Iraq. Known as the Baghdad Battery, this object consists of a clay jar containing a copper cylinder and an iron rod, dating to the Parthian period between 250 BCE and 224 CE. The arrangement of these components suggests that it could function as a galvanic cell when filled with an electrolyte like vinegar or grape juice. This tantalizing possibility has led to various theories about the level of electrical knowledge in the ancient world. Experiments recreating the device have demonstrated that it can produce a small electric charge. However, skeptics have their reservations. They argue that the object may have served a more mundane purpose, such as storage or a ceremonial use, pointing out the absence of textual or artistic evidence to support the battery theory. What keeps the Baghdad Battery in the spotlight is not just its own ambiguous function, but its implications for our understanding of ancient science and technology. Was this artifact an early example of electrical understanding, or is its resemblance to a battery merely coincidental? This object defies easy categorization, straddling the boundary between science and speculation. Whether it's an ingenious invention ahead of its time or a misunderstood artifact, the Baghdad Battery remains a fascinating enigma in the annals of human history. Number 9. The Sacsayhuaman Walls. In the outskirts of Cusco, Peru, the ancient capital of the Incan Empire, stand the remarkable walls of Sacsayhuaman. This fortress-like complex features massive limestone boulders, some weighing as much as 200 tons, meticulously fitted together without the use of mortar. The precision involved in this endeavor is mind-boggling, especially considering that the Incas did not have the wheel or iron tools. Aside from the construction mystery, the purpose of Sacsayhuaman is also debated. While it's commonly referred to as a fortress, some scholars argue that it could have served as a ceremonial or religious site. The structure's strategic location and design suggest it had military importance, but the level of craftsmanship and effort involved also point to a deeper, perhaps sacred significance. Much like the other enigmatic findings that punctuate human history, the walls of Sacsayhuaman challenge our understanding of ancient engineering and cultural practices, standing as stoic reminders of the complexities and mysteries of civilizations long past. Number 10. The Easter Island Moai. Easter Island, a remote volcanic island in Polynesia, is home to one of the world's most puzzling archaeological sites, hundreds of massive stone statues known as moai. Ranging in size from 4 meters to over 10 meters in height, these statues were carved from volcanic tuff and transported across the island, a feat that seems implausible given the island's lack of trees for rolling logs or large animals for labor. Various theories have been proposed to explain how these statues were moved. Some suggest a complex system of ropes and levers, while others posit that the moai were walked upright in a rocking motion. The purpose behind the carving and transportation of these statues is equally enigmatic. While many believe they were created to honor ancestors or gods, there's little definitive evidence to support any single theory. Furthermore, the ecological impact of the moai construction, deforestation, soil erosion, and possibly societal collapse adds another layer of complexity to their story. Despite extensive archaeological studies, the moai remain a compelling mystery, offering limited clues about the beliefs, technologies, and societal structures of the civilization that created them. They stand as a monumental riddle, both literally and figuratively, about the capabilities and intentions of their creators, challenging and fascinating scientists and laypeople alike. Number 11. The Ooparts, out-of-place artifacts. The term Ooparts refers to out-of-place artifacts, objects that seem to defy conventional historical understanding by appearing in geological or archaeological layers where they seemingly shouldn't. Examples range from the purported London hammer, a hammer found in a geological stratum purportedly millions of years old, to the Dorchester pot, a metal vessel reportedly from a Precambrian rock formation. Regardless of one's perspective, the phenomenon of ooh parts captivates the imagination. They serve as tantalizing puzzles that challenge our understanding of human history and our assumptions about technological and cultural progression. Whether these artifacts are genuine anomalies, hoaxes, or misunderstandings, they encapsulate the human fascination with the mysterious and the unexplained. Each artifact, authenticated or debunked, contributes to an ongoing dialogue about the complexities of our past and the boundaries of our knowledge, keeping experts and enthusiasts alike continually engaged in solving the riddles they present. Number 12. The Longyu Caves. Discovered in 1992 in Zhejiang Province, China, the Longyu Caves remain one of the most mystifying archaeological finds of the 20th century. These are not natural caves, but rather an intricate network of hand-carved caverns, with the largest one covering an area of over 30,000 square feet. The walls, ceilings, and pillars are uniformly chiseled into precise, angular patterns, reflecting a level of craftsmanship that is nothing short of astonishing. What deepens the enigma is the absence of any historical records or inscriptions indicating who built them or why. Estimates suggest that the excavation would have involved the removal of more than 1 million cubic meters of rock, a monumental task even by today's standards. Yet, the techniques employed, the identity of the builders, and the purpose of these caves remain shrouded in mystery. Theories range from ancient storehouses to astronomical observatories, to places of worship. Additionally, the acoustic properties of the caves, which create resonant sound effects, have led to speculations about ritualistic or ceremonial uses. Despite multiple studies and investigations, no consensus has emerged regarding the origins or function of the Longyu Caves. They stand as silent testimony to an unknown chapter of history, showcasing the depth of human capability while simultaneously hiding the secrets of their inception. Number 13. The Codex Gigas. Known as the Devil's Bible, the Codex Gigas is the largest extant medieval illuminated manuscript, originating from the 13th century in Bohemia. Its enormity is startling, but it's not just the size that astonishes, it's the legends and the content. At the center of these legends is a full-page ominous illustration of the devil, leading to tales of its creation in a single night by a monk with the devil's assistance. Beyond the legends, the Codex Gigas holds a Latin Bible, medical texts, the Chronicle of Bohemia by Cosmas, and various other works. Its pages are made of vellum, likely from 160 donkeys or calves. The mystery surrounding the Codex Gigas is multifaceted. Why was it created? How could one possibly compile such an immense work? And why include an image of the devil so prominently? Modern investigations, while demystifying some aspects, have revealed other curiosities like missing pages. While it's likely that the manuscript was the work of multiple scribes over many years, the intent behind its composition and the choice of its contents remain subjects of debate. The Codex Gigas, with its intriguing blend of the sacred and the profane, encapsulates the rich tapestry of medieval European history, knowledge, and mythology, and continues to invite wonder and speculation from those who encounter its pages. Number 14. The Dancing Plague of 1518. In July of 1518, the city of Strasbourg, then part of the Holy Roman Empire, witnessed an inexplicable and unsettling phenomenon, a dancing plague. A woman named Frau Trophea began dancing in the streets, and within a week, dozens had joined her. By the end of the month, the dancing crowd had swelled to around 400 people. Most perplexing of all, the afflicted seemed unable to stop dancing, and some reportedly danced themselves to death from exhaustion, strokes, or heart attacks. Numerous theories have been proposed to explain this bizarre occurrence, ranging from ergot poisoning, a condition resulting from consuming contaminated grains, to mass hysteria. Some scholars have even suggested religious or cultic activities as the root cause. Despite considerable historical documentation, the reasons behind this bizarre episode remain an enigma. Whether it was a case of psychological contagion, a biological outbreak, or something else entirely, The dancing plague of 1518 presents an extraordinary conundrum that defies simple explanation. It remains one of history's most puzzling mass phenomena, challenging our understanding of psychology, social dynamics, and even the limits of human endurance. Number 15. The Taos hum. The Taos hum is an auditory phenomenon that has bewildered residents of Taos, New Mexico, and intrigued researchers since the early 1990s. Described as a low-frequency humming sound, it is incessant for those who can hear it but elusive when attempts are made to record or measure it. While only a small percentage of the local population reports being able to hear the hum, its impact on those individuals ranges from mild annoyance to severe disruptions in sleep and well-being. Multiple theories have been put forth to explain this auditory enigma. Possibilities include industrial noise pollution, tinnitus, geological activity, or even top-secret government experiments. The Taos hum serves as a contemporary riddle, an intersection of psychology, physiology, and environmental science, and perhaps even a touch of conspiracy theory. Its elusive nature challenges empirical research methodologies and incites speculation that ranges from the scientifically plausible to the wildly imaginative. Despite years of study and multiple lines of inquiry, the source and nature of the Taos hum remain elusive, echoing in the ears of select residents and in the minds of perplexed investigators. Number 16. The wow signal. On the night of August 15, 1977, astronomer Jerry R. Amen was scanning the skies as part of the SETI, Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence program at the Big Ear Radio Observatory in Ohio. What he encountered was a radio signal so unusually strong and distinct that he wrote "wow" in red ink on the data printout. The signal lasted for 72 seconds, the full duration of the telescope's observation window, and then vanished. What sets the wow signal apart from other cosmic noise is its frequency. Around 1420 megahertz, the natural radio emission frequency of hydrogen, the most abundant element in the universe. The wow signal remains one of the most compelling events in the search for extraterrestrial intelligence. Its singular occurrence and unexplained nature keep it as a topic of fascination and debate, residing at the intersection of science and speculation. This brief but perplexing burst of radio waves continues to tantalize scientists and the public alike, an unresolved cipher in the ever-expanding quest to understand our universe and our place in it. Number 17. The Rongorongo script. The Easter Island, already enigmatic due to its giant moai statues, is also the origin of another perplexing artifact, the Rongorongo script. These glyphs, carved onto wooden tablets with small chisels or shark teeth, present a series of intricate symbols that have resisted decipherment. The script consists of a variety of figures, including humanoid shapes, animals, and abstract designs. Discovered in the 19th century, Rongorongo has stymied linguists, anthropologists, and cryptographers alike. What makes the script particularly fascinating is its unique nature. No similar writing system exists in the Polynesian world, making comparative analysis difficult. Many questions swirl around the script. Was it a genuine form of writing or an elaborate form of proto-writing? What was its purpose? Did it narrate myths, record historical events, or serve some ritualistic function? Some theorists suggest that it was an independent invention of writing, while others posit that it might have been influenced by external contacts. To date, no one has successfully deciphered the Rongorongo script. Like other undeciphered scripts, it challenges the boundaries of our understanding of language and symbolism. As with many mysteries that have both historical and cultural implications, the Rongorongo script serves as a tantalizing puzzle, inviting ongoing attempts to unlock its secrets. It continues to captivate researchers and aficionados of the enigmatic, holding its place as one of the most enduring and intriguing linguistic mysteries known to humankind. Number 18. The Phaistos Disc. Discovered in 1908 at the Minoan Palace of Phaistos in Crete, the Phaistos disc is a fired clay disc featuring a series of mysterious symbols stamped into both sides in a spiral arrangement. Dating to the 2nd millennium BCE, this artifact has bewildered scholars ever since its discovery. The disc is covered in 241 tokens, comprising 45 distinct symbols. These symbols depict a range of figures such as humans, animals, and plants, as well as abstract shapes, but their meaning remains elusive. Despite extensive attempts at decipherment, no one has successfully cracked the code of the Phaistos disc. Some skeptics have even raised the possibility that it's an elaborate hoax, though most scholars consider it a genuine Minoan artifact. The Phaistos disc presents a seemingly insurmountable puzzle. Without more examples or additional context, deciphering its message is akin to translating a language from a single sentence. It remains one of archaeology's most intriguing enigmas, a tangible manifestation of the limitations of our understanding of ancient civilizations and their systems of communication. Number 19. The Copper Scroll. Unearthed in 1952 among the Dead Sea Scrolls near Qumran, the Copper Scroll stands apart for its unique composition and enigmatic content. Unlike the parchment or papyrus materials of other Dead Sea Scrolls, this text is inscribed on thin sheets of copper. Its content diverges from the predominantly religious nature of the other scrolls. It provides a list that appears to be an inventory of hidden treasures, gold, silver, and other valuable items buried at various locations. Moreover, the method of its construction, including the choice of copper as a medium, suggests it was intended to last, indicating the significance of its content. Despite decades of study and speculation, the Copper Scroll remains one of the most baffling and tantalizing artifacts of the ancient world, inviting treasure hunters, scholars, and the simply curious to ponder its unresolved mysteries. Number 20. The Oak Island Mystery. Located on the south shore of Nova Scotia, Canada, Oak Island has been the focus of treasure hunts and intense speculation for over 2 centuries. The story begins in 1795 when 3 young men discovered a circular depression in the ground, leading them to believe that something valuable might be buried there. As they started digging, they found layers of logs, charcoal, and putty at regular intervals, further fueling the belief that they were on the verge of uncovering a significant treasure. Over the years, various attempts to excavate the so-called Money Pit have been met with baffling obstacles, including flooding tunnels and booby traps, as well as a variety of intriguing finds such as inscribed stones, bits of chain, and even traces of gold. What makes the Oak Island mystery truly perplexing is not just the absence of treasure, but also the complex engineering implied by the booby traps and layered constructions within the pit. It suggests a level of technological sophistication and planning that seems unlikely for a mere hoax or a naturally occurring phenomenon. The Oak Island mystery remains one of the most enduring and puzzling enigmas of our time, a testament to the human spirit's ceaseless quest for discovery and our fascination with the unknown.